Thank you very much. Too close. Oh, you taking my water? Oh, right. You want? Yeah. It's my water now. Do you want a water?
No, I'm fine now. Okay. Okay, everyone. Well, Ross, it's been a long, hard week, physically and mentally, but now you're the Volvo World Match Play Champion for 2009. And I think you give us your initial thoughts on having the title World before your name.
Yeah, obviously it has a very nice ring to it. I can get used to that. Obviously ecstatic, over the moon. Just very, very pleased to be here sitting with you guys as champion. It's been a very long week, mentally, physically tiring, but I got there. I don't know how many holes I've played, but there was quite a few. Just didn't really want to go down 18 again against AK, so was very relieved to get 3 and 4 ahead, and then I just knew I just had to finish the job off, and fortunately I managed to hold yet another crucial putt on 15. So just absolutely delighted.
Yeah, you've taken some fairly impressive scalps along the way.
Yeah,
the Masters champion.
There's been a few, yeah. Obviously starting off with Camilo, difficult game, but managed to come through. Westy was always going to be difficult. Felt like it could have been a lot closer than what it was, but unfortunately I just wasn't quite sharp enough, whereas he played a little bit better than I did. Unfortunately for Jeeve, he was probably carrying a slight injury, so that gave me a little bit more initiative there to close that match out. And then, like you say, Masters champion Angel yesterday was just an absolute marathon. He was up, I was up, he was up, I was up. It was a real up and down ding dong affair, and to get it done at the 39th was obviously very pleasing, very tiring, but just had to pick myself up again and play against probably the grittiest player that you could ever play in match play against, Anthony Kim. It was a very tough match, but I don't think I was ever down in the match, so that's
just one bogey as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think I might have just made one bogey. I couldn't exactly remember where it would have been, but it just felt like I played real steady. Just kept on putting the pressure on him. I said to Ads before, just got to go out there and make no mistakes. Try and make pars, make birdies when we can. And if I'm going to lose a hole, I'm going to lose it to a birdie. I'm not going to lose it to a par. So fortunately, I felt like I did that very, very well today. And to come out and beat AK 4 and 3, obviously delighted.
And this opens up all sorts of possibilities now for the end of the season.
Yeah, very much so. Obviously, it's
fourth in the race to Dubai now.
Fourth in the race to Dubai now, yeah. So that's obviously a huge goal of mine. There's still some big tournaments to play in. Unfortunately, I can't rest and enjoy this victory. I've got to get on a plane tomorrow afternoon and go to China for the HSBC. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's a course that I have fond memories of doing very well around. It's a course that suits me, and hopefully I'll take a lot of positives from my game and my performance this week, and put in a good performance next week, and then once that's over I can enjoy a few days off and start thinking about the race to Dubai.
Okay, we'll take some questions, and Brian, you put it on.
Yeah, Ross, you had a couple of very close calls in the majors this year. Does this win, do they sting any less because of this win, or do they still sting?
They sting a little bit, yeah. I mean, I had a chance to win all 4 majors this year. The Masters was always going to be a little difficult, but hey, I led all 4 majors at one point. So obviously my golf this year, throughout the year, has been very consistent, but especially in the majors. I could have quite easily have won 3 majors if things would have gone my way, but that's golf. Sometimes they go your way, sometimes they don't, and if it was meant to be, then it would have happened. But obviously things happen for a reason, and I'm a great believer in that, and obviously feel very, very honoured and privileged to be sitting here as a Volvo World Match Play Champion.
Just to follow up that, does Does this seem like a step forward then towards winning?
Absolutely, yeah. You know, this is where I want to test myself against the best players in the world, and you know, besides the majors and the WGC events, and you know, the big tournaments that we play in Europe, this is a huge tournament. Like I said the other evening, anything that has got world in the title of it means a great deal. So to be known as the Volvo World Match Play Champion will take a little bit of time to sink in, but once it does, it feels pretty good at the moment.
Questions? Robert, in the middle.
Yeah, very special. You know, like I said before, it was obviously disappointing for me that I didn't get a chance to play any match plays at Wentworth. But like I said, things change, and you know, what a great venue Fincke-Goursand has been this week. I've only heard, you know, positives coming from all the guys. You know, it was in great condition this week, and it was just a real good test of golf for match play. Be very, very interesting to play at stroke play, but match play, it just set up really well for an exciting week, and obviously it's proved that with some big wins, some very, very close games. Obviously mine against Angels. So yeah, to obviously win outside of the UK, which I have done before, is absolutely fantastic.
Over here, Alistair.
I suppose I've shot a few low ones. Obviously, when I won European Open, I had a 9 under there first round without even seeing the course. So that was probably one of the best rounds I've played in the tournament. Probably slightly better was the final day of the PGA at Wentworth this year. Obviously, being in front of my home fans on my home course and being the final round. But yeah, today would definitely rank up there in one of the best rounds. You know, it was very, very consistent from the off. Started with a birdie on the first, and you know, just didn't really look back.